Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
He told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Those damn cowards failing on us?
They just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear.
Forget it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, Jake.
Don't call me that.
Don't mind if I do.
Got this one down my sights.
Enemy in gun range.
Fox 2. Soul 2, this is Soul 1.
Soul 2 here. What's up?
Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Go get him.
Soul 1, going to assist.
Your job's not mine. Missile hit.
Is he down?
No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Missile hit. This may hit sooner than I thought.
Watchman, you see that color? It's flying.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase him down. You've got this.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to answer. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Fusion, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Warning. System malfunction. Warning. System malfunction.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Fox 2.
Target is still alive. Spare 15, enemy's got a lock. Spare 15, caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss an opening. Plus you got that flying lizard.
Dodged again. Interesting. 3 white lines. 36
Soul 1, I can't see you in the clouds.
Focus on your own job, Seymour.
Feedback center damaged.
You take the fastest one, Spare 15. Forget about the rest.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2.
My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Soul 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will we be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Heading is good. Stay on course. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of...
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them... After all, I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that.
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, put it off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Move.
formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Jackpot, the Trigger's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Spare 15 has destroyed a target.
AA gun down. Spare 15, missile away.
Look at that oil, just burn up the sea.
Hostile has a rock! The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
Leaving the operation area. Enemy ship destroyed. Locked.
Somebody help!
3 minutes remaining. Anessa 2 entering.
We're out of time.
Enemy locked!
Spare 15, enemy has a lock on you.
They're targeting every last oil truck! It's crossing. Break!
Turn and burn! Missile headed for you!
Black Center! Behind target, attacking! Warning, bandit!
Hostile has a lock! Need help!
2 minutes remaining. Locked on target.
Another one locked.
The enemy's got free reign!
Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This beat's being stuck at the penal base. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Spare 15, target
You're the
destroyed.
only sane one here.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, Captain. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Watch two! Crossing, evading! Extracer down, ejecting!
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Shut on that!
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Enemy has a lock.
Locked on hostile!
Locked on target.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Missile away.
I don't know if we were keeping there, but it's all ashes now.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Behind target, attacking!
Spare 15, they've got a lock on you.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. Coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. Plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2. Oh, well, it's getting started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Jackpot, Trigger's full oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Look at that oil, just burn up the sea.
Spear 15 target destroyed.
People are trapped inside! Taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Spear 15 launching missile. Spear 15 locked. Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
You're just quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Command was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the bullshit that now has established. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on there.
They're keeping you there, but it's all ashes now. I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
Target was not hit.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
2 minutes remaining.
Bandit acquired.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Bonner.
Fight. Taking away.
Locked.
We'll lose more people if we try to help those trapped.
Fox 2.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Enemy has a rocket.
Protect the main storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade! Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Wait. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
Missile.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Trigger eliminated target. You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Looks to.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Vehicle down.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. They don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you put your phone? They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Locked. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Van Dog.
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that?
Trigger, I like your style.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Trigger, those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know where that physical offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger,
Better chance of living with him. We're not gonna lose the damn robot.
missile incoming! Evade! Nice kill, Trigger.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Missile in the air. Heads up. Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn count for dragging us today.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends. Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? Burning. That was so clean on jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Huh?
on forever. Find those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Stop them all.
Missile.
Trigger, I'm seeing you.
There's a lock on Trigger's burn.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Right along, Trigger.
Caution. Pull up.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one.
Switching on H115.
Locked.
Missile.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile. 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 Pull up. Missile. Missile. Caution.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Enemy in gun range.
Trigger slashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all. I ain't losing to no drone.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, missile.
Missile.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Missile.
Locked on target. On your 6.
And missile. 0.
2 minutes remaining. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Caution. Pull up.
Drone out. I got no vision.
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Just abandoned off. Even they can see just that. Just like Quickler Cloud. You should lose your lock in there.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, watch your tail.
Don't you go doing a downwind on me.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Right, missile!
Missile. Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Missile.
In gun range.
Missile. Missile.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. 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 Missile.
Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
But just leave him to it.
30 seconds remaining. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to... It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Ice on my wings!
Caution. Pull up.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Watch out for ice while you're in there. Locked on target. Spare 15, target destroyed. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
Trigger eliminated target.
Here comes the anti-air missile. Missile incoming. Spare 15. Evade. Missile. Evade. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bad Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Spare 15 locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Box 2.
Missile.
Missile. Evade.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Bandit in my sight.
No, you're using them to fight.
Missile.
Spare 15. Missile incoming.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution.
They don't have anywhere to run. Pick them off.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Spare 15. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
All targets destroyed.
Trigger's wasted.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Caution.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit.
Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
15, target destroyed. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Pull up. Caution.
Spare 15, missile away.
So we're using the clouds to escape.
No, you're using them to fight.
Pull up. Caution. Caution.
Radar site confirmed, destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what?
It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
You're best shaking off missiles by going into the clouds.
Missile.
Spare 15, missile incoming.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
The enemy has backed a lot of anti-air weaponry. I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
Missile.
Flares deployed.
Caution.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Caution. Caution.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog.
Missile.
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
I think you might be right.
If we keep our distance, they'll eventually fall out of the sky.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
When is that damn cloud gonna move?
Spare 15, you're hit.
Caution.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Into the clouds.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Box 2.
Caution. Pull up.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You can deal with the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile Row, time out. Tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack. Shit. These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
Caution.
Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy's sight.
And then what? The IFF's is top secret. There's no way they can make a fake.
I'm hit. I'm done.
How do they know? Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight. Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit! Cal, you've got company! Attack failed.
Projectile incoming.
New blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
If it's not an aircraft, what is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
That shockwave!
My aircraft's gonna break up!
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots? Cal, missile! Breaking! Chase him down! Break! Break! Missile inbound! That was close. I owe you one, Spare 12.
Fox 2. Projectile on radar.
I need help. I'm on it.
Evading!
I can't! Help me! Help!
Five, four, three, two, one.
No matter of time before we're all dead. No big deal. Our crews can't get their hands on shit like this.
Half of the targets remaining.
Mind the difference in those contacts.
Another projectile incoming. It's a Helios
Watch
again.
the radar. I can't find a way out.
Nowhere to run.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Not enough distance.
I want the shot this far from the impact zone. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Leave it to me. Missile inbound. Okay, Count. Chase him down. Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Damn. Helios inbound.
Form
Warning, missile in the air!
Why does it have to be me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the orange retreat! We're 10 feet out here!
Spare board, missile!
Spare 15, target destroyed. Helios spotted.
My shields are firing. I can cheek a missile or two, no problem.
All aircraft, scatter.
A direct hit and we're done. He got away. Someone get him for me.
Spare 15, missile away. Helios spotted.
Missile! Missile!
Heads up, idiot. Enemy on your space.
Prepare for impact.
We're screwed no matter what we do. What the hell do we do?
Stop screwing around.
Count, 1 to go. Go get him.
1 to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it! All right, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah! Like that, you dirty fake?
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this? What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down! Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Bandog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
The enemy above. Day in or
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other... Huh?
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. I'm behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft has taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the Khan's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
Use those flares now! Missiles are coming!
Find those targets.
Righto.
Caution. Pull up.
Rover 1 is taking enemy fire. Respond immediately.
Pull up.
Bandog, locate all SAM sites. Make sure support follows my orders to the letter.
SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert.
Caution. Pull up.
SAM site's located.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
This is Bandog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them. Rover 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage. Fire and support. We'll deal with the big one later.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. The coordinate destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
This is School 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup. You're cleared to engage. Aim for the large transport.
Kilometers remain.
Caution. Pull up.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Bandog, I see enemy aircrafts. They're right on us. Call our escorts back. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected. New SAM site. Rover 1 has taken damage. Both aircraft, stop slacking out there.
Righto.
Do not let the enemy get closer.
Trigger, count. Rover 1 is exposed to anti-air fire. Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy. Rover 1 has been hit. Are you guys doing this on purpose?
The craft's shaking.
Commander, you won't go down. Not for a while yet.
Caution.
exposed to anti-air fire.
Aim for the sucker being targeted by the SAM.
Trigger, count. Roper 1 is near critical.
I know you're unhappy with some of the missions you've been given, but that was all for the sake of the war. Stop thinking about yourselves and focus your efforts on providing support.
24 kilometers to destination. You're about halfway. Roper 1 lost, along with the mission. Not that it was a load worth protecting. The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy. Roper 1 is taking enemy fire. Respond immediately.
Bandog, locate all SAM sites. Make sure support follows my orders to the letter. SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert. Roper 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly. Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
Roper 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do. Another SAM spotted. Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Record at destination and reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression. This is Skull 3. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup. Clear to engage.
New SAM site.
Missile. Missile.
40 kilometers remain.
Missile.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support's
feel like I'm all tied down.
SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Yeah, we can sleep in for once.
Roper 1 has taken damage. Both aircraft, stop slacking out there.
Righto.
Do not let the enemy get closer.
Roper 1 has been hit. Are you guys doing this on purpose?
The craft's shaking.
Commander, you won't go down. Not for a while yet. Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy.
Separate the support.
Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
Four kilometers to destination. You're about halfway. SAM site spotted. Eliminate it.
Missile. 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 Caution.
SAM confirmed. Silent.
I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected.
Engage! The enemy's running us first!
Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Ostia is our brother nation. We should help them.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
Use altitude to get behind them.
Trigger, count. Roper 1 is near critical.
I know you're unhappy with some of the missions you've been given, but that was all for the sake of the war.
Roper 1 lost, along with the mission. Not that it was a low worth protection.